like looking at celebrity PR strategies, this story is definitely for you. It's about the one and only Tyra Banks. And P.S. if you like this story, you should subscribe to my Patreon. It's linked in the bio. It's $7 a month. And what I talked about was the parallel between the story I'm about to tell you and Gwyneth Paltrow's PR strategies. So anyway, check out the Patreon if you want, but here we go. The legacy of America's Next Top Model has been that it wasn't really great for women. There was a lot of body shaming going on. And even though Tyra Banks wasn't the only person doing it, she was, the face of the show. So a lot of people now look at America's Next Top Model and they're like, well, that was really not great. What's the legacy of it, right? So Tyra wants to continue to have a career, but how does she do that when there's this legacy of her on America's Next Top Model saying a lot of things that, were not great for women, were not good comments about women's bodies on the show. I know it didn't make me feel good, and I know I'm not alone in that. And now the way in which we talk about bodies on TV is very different. So what does Tyra do? She becomes obsessed with ice cream. I've watched this happen over the last couple years. She started to be like, I'm Tyra Banks and I love ice cream. And then she has went on and opened up an ice cream parlor in Sydney, Australia. There's nothing wrong with all of these things, but do you see how that is a PR strategy? So now when people go like, hey, you actually made women feel really bad about their bodies and pushed unattainable body standards on people. She's like, no, I love ice cream. It's a smartish way, not the smartest, but it's a smart way to rehab your image. So now the conversation can be like, no, you know what? The early 2000s were a weird time. She, said something she shouldn't have said. But now it's like, she's just telling us all to eat ice cream. When in reality, for many years, she was telling us, if you have a burger, take the bun off. If you want to hear more on this, you should definitely check out the Patreon. We also talk a bunch about Gwyneth Paltrow. What else? Digressions include Tyra Banks, Ireland, and the experience of being a woman on the internet in 2025. Love to see you over there. It's linked in the bio.